Hi everyone, I am Katie the Crafty Blog Stalker, and in today's episode we are going to do a super simple craft. We are making a glitter quote home decor piece that all you need is some vinyl, your Cricut, and a shadow box frame. Super simple, so let's get started. Here is the shadow box frame that we are going to be using for our glitter quote. This is a 12 by 12. And then we're also going to be using just some white iron-on vinyl and our Cricut Explorer. The file we are going to be using says, "Never let anyone dull your sparkle." I've already got it uploaded into Cricut Design Space and I am ready to make it. I'm going to choose vinyl as my material, and then everything is ready to go, so I just have to follow the prompts on my Cricut Explorer. I've already got my vinyl loaded onto my standard grip mat, so I'm going to load my mat and then have the Cricut Explorer cut out my design. We're done cutting, so we're going to unload our mat, and we are done with our Cricut Explorer so we can put it away. To take off the vinyl from our mat, we're going to turn the mat upside down and peel the vinyl away that way. And then we want to weed our design. And weeding is basically just removing that excess. I've got a little weeding tool here, and I always like to start in a corner. So now we have completely weeded our design. I know that's kind of hard to see since it's a white vinyl and the backing paper is white. But now we are going to bring in some transfer tape, and that is how we are going to pick up the vinyl off of the backing sheet and keep it from stretching. So we're just gonna start and peel that up. There we go. Now there are guidelines on this, and since I want to keep this straight on my frame, I'm going to use the guidelines and try and make sure that I am lining up this transfer tape straight as well. And then we just roll it on. I'm going to use my scraper tool to make sure that my vinyl is really stuck to that transfer tape. See, does it matter what side is top or bottom? Nope, we can change the back, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to take a pair of scissors and trim this off just because it is larger than the glass. So we want to be able to lay it in there. Now we are going to peel off the backing paper. And that vinyl just sticks perfectly to the transfer sheet. And we are going to center our design on the glass of our shadow box frame. And then I think that's good. We're just going to roll it down the same way that we did the transfer tape. There's a couple bubbles in here, so we're going to use our scraper tool. In fact, I'm going to get my smaller scraper tool just so I can have a little bit more control with it. Now is the fun part where we get to add the glitter. Because of course with the saying like this, you have to have glitter in there. So we're going to turn the frame over. I'm going to take off the back and we're just going to lay I know it's the top because of the hook, so you can hang this on a wall if you want to. And now, ta-da! Never let anyone dull your sparkle. Didn't it turn out so great? And it was so easy to make. My favorite kind of crafts. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. While you're here, I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming tutorials. And of course, you can always find me at my home base at thecraftyblogstalker.com. Thanks everybody. Bye and happy crafting!